What's the best way to tell someone that their baby is ugly? Hey, your baby is ugly. Yeah, I know. Skeptical smiley face. Actual conversation from when my daughter lost her hair at 3 and looked like a grumpy old man. When my little sister was a baby, she had quite an ugly face. My grandparents thought as much, so instead of calling her a pretty baby or a cute baby, they called her a nice baby because apparently she smiled a lot. Moral of the story, whenever you see an ugly baby, but you don't want to make the parents feel too bad about it, call it a nice baby. Ah, that's such a cute outfit. Do people with ugly babies know their baby is ugly? He looks like Caillou. Your offspring is off-putting. Wanna hold it? No thanks. Quote. Your child looks like a piece of ham, Edith. Put it back in. It's not done yet. My stepmom once went to see a friend's baby in the hospital and told the parents it was the ugliest baby she's ever seen. I'm pretty sure they're still friends, so it worked. So, after taking a look at the baby, ask the parents if they are related. We'll look out for this. Our baby is 2 days old and looks like a 40-year-old accountant. He literally looks like he was born with a receding hairline and a sour demeanor. I got in before the Winston Churchill commenced it. Pic of our little accountant been in ICU due to rapid breathing and a little jaundice. He's doing well and looked like this before he was out in an incubator. Pics taken with permission of midwife, we have lots of them. Edit 2, baby is in ICU where you need to scrub before entry, remove jewelry and roll up sleeves. Phones get pretty grubby and they don't like you making calls in the unit anyway. The nurses were good enough to say we could use the phone for pics, and I thought people might be concerned about me taking photos in a clean unit. Ah, they look just like you. The baby is breathtaking. I always think babies look like aliens or old men. Don't you agree? Scratch it behind its ear and say, "Where'd you find it?" My grandma used to just say, "Now that's a baby." What a baby, said by a philosopher whose name I cannot recall. When they intro you to said baby you say with a really sincere grin, "Ah, what a shame." What's that baby's alibi? What, their alibi? What is it? She doesn't have an alibi. Exactly. Quote. Just remind them that all babies are ugly, and that theirs isn't special in that regard. A woman got on a bus holding a baby. The bus driver said, "That's the ugliest baby I've ever seen." In a huff, the woman slammed her fare into the fare box and took an aisle seat near the rear of the bus. The man seated next to her sensed that she was agitated and asked her what was wrong. "The bus driver insulted me," she fumed. The man sympathized and said, "Why, he's a public servant and shouldn't say things to insult passengers." "You're right," she said. "I think I'll go back up there and give him a piece of my mind." "That's a good idea," the man said. "Here, let me hold your monkey." "You hit him with the oof." "I'm pretty sure you just don't." "Ah, your baby has the perfect face for radio." Just don't compliment their baby when you meet them. I feel like the natural reaction when you see a baby is telling their parents how cute or adorable they look. Just look at that fluffer with a straight face and then talk to the parents like it doesn't exist. The phrase, strong features. Oh well, better luck next time I guess. Edit, holy darn. A silver and a gold, thanks for rewarding me for making fun of ugly babies. Your baby is totally whack, yo. Play them the song, Ugly Baby, by Stephen Lynch. Yeah, it's a baby, and if it's the firstborn, well, he or she looks like the first pancake of the bunch. That's an adorable little homunculi. Quote. Yo. The Area 51 raid wasn't supposed to happen till September 20th, bruh. Ah, look at what you made. Bless its heart. Must have been a traumatic birthing. Throw an old Chinese insult and say, I am sure they'll have beautiful handwriting. Ah, he looks exactly like Alfred Hitchcock. When they pass you the baby, you chuck it in the bin and say, fixed your problem. You don't. Most babies, toddlers go through a phase of being hideous, and the time they spend in this phase varies wildly. Sometimes they're really unfortunate and stay ugly. I think once they hit 4 or 5 and they're still ugly, then it's game over for them. And X200B had a coworker with a baby that looked like a squashed banana crossed with a melted doll. She's 6 and now has Steve Buscemi eyes and angry eyebrows. Super unfortunate as mum has soft features, smile lines, kind eyes and soft floating curly hair. She has this angry Shrek-looking thing. I'm sure they'll grow into a beautiful, handsome young adult. Or alternatively, They look just like you. Thank you for your support for the plastic surgery industry. I was 5 when my cousin was born and I told my aunt she looked cute like a puppy, which apparently she didn't appreciate. I was trying to communicate that she was all curled up and adorable, and to a 5-year-old, nothing is cuter than a puppy, but it didn't get across quite right. Just say, holy fluff, that baby is ugly. Tell the parents that their baby looks just like them. Am Southern and our go-to around here is to compliment the outfit and don't even mention the baby's looks. If you hear something like, oh what a pretty outfit, from someone meeting your baby for the first time, your baby is ugly. Why are you pushing Gollum around in a stroller? It must be really nice to know that no one will try to steal your baby. Who's the father? E.T.? From a distance. Oh look, a conehead, JK. Is that his butt or his face? JK, JK, don't tell. It should be a given that all babies are ugly. Why would you want to do that? Ugly can still be cute, just ask the owner of any small, bug-eyed doggo. Can I hold it? She's a girl. Sure, it is. Quote. Cute dog, where's the baby? Why would you want to do this? That said, I once told a friend his newborn looked just like him, he unfriended me. My theory is he had low self-esteem and chose to see it as an insult. He has never spoken to me since 17 years, ah well. He's a little gamey. The kid is as clapped as you are. I gotta get out of here. Your baby is beautiful. In its own way. Looks at the baby. Look up at them. Laughs, okay. You guys got me. Where are the cameras, what? Quote, quote. Ooh, I just realized, I have a shirt soaking in the sink. Quote. My granny always said, oh they are so healthy. These clothes are so nice, that is your baby. Old black women can word some insults for sure. Weed. Spending money on fast food. My teenage daughter is hiding the fact that her boyfriend and her got into a huge fight over something dumb to one of them, but important to the other. She did end up telling me it was important to him but dumb to her. Turns out after some snooping, that he asked her for nudes and told her that if she didn't send them to him they were through. He also implied that if she didn't send them she was a slut? So she told his butt to take a hike, really proud of her, but not so proud of how I found out. So. I just have to stay quiet. My kid Noah, 15, is trying to hide the fact that he's found a girlfriend. He thinks he's really smart by just saying he's going out to get food every now and then, but it's so easy to tell that he's going to see someone. Also his girlfriend snitched on him, she told us that she liked him. Not a parent, but my story senior in high school, BF and I got home from school with about an hour. Alani got busy on the couch and mom came home early. Lolway rushed around grabbing the wrong clothes. He hid in the bathroom. I busted butt upstairs and got dressed. She came in, acted normal, thought I was good right before she went out back to have a smoke. She said, by the way, boyfriend left his underwear on the floor by the couch and went outside. Was mortified. Lolsh was pretty cool about it though, offered to get me birth control and said she'd whoop my butt if I did that on her couch again. Lol. 6 years old, has started going to bed during the day for naps and chill out time. Also for the privacy to remove his pants and have a fiddle with it. I have no idea how to broach this subject so I'm not gonna. My 4-year-old son just asked me how many coins I had on my desk. I said I didn't know. He said he counted 6. Deleted. Our son, 3, thinks he's hiding his body when we play hide and seek. Really, he just makes eye contact with us till he goes into his spot. Softly counting 1, 2, 3 inches until 10. He proceeds to cover his eyes and says, try to find me mommy, daddy, and it's the cutest and funniest thing to us. The Pez dispensers in his nightstand. He eats them in secret pretty sparingly so I let it go. He's 6. Edit, he never eats them at bedtime and has a pretty strict teeth brushing schedule so I'm not overly concerned about cavities. Our son, 9, is taking his marbles to school and screwing other kids out of their marbles. He's got a real hustle going on there. He's not allowed to take any toys to school, hence why he's hiding it. I checked his school backpack and found probably a kilogram worth of marbles in there. We are having a talk this afternoon. My 12M son went on a double date. My husband happened to be driving through town and saw the 4 of them together. I asked him and he said they happened to be going to the same place. The mother of the other boy had the scoop and filled me in. I let my son know that he shouldn't lie to me and it is perfectly fine for him to be going on a double date. He apparently paid for the fries. I offered to drive him and the others somewhere if they wanted to go again. I left jerk-off socks under my bed when I moved out. Next time I visited I went to remove them and yup, they were already gone. Stains were still there, though. Never been mentioned.